Alright, we are back. All in the Family, Season 5, Episode 19, Amelia's Divorce. I'm not sure who Amelia is. Anyway, 3 simple rules for this reaction will be no blah blah intro, no pausing, some yada yada at the end, and let go.
I'm back. Oh, you should have been at church with me today.
Yeah, why?
The Reverend Felcher gave such a nice sermon all about good and evil.
Yeah, which side was he on?
On the good side, he says that God is good with one of the O's taken out. And evil is devil with the D taken out. Ain't that smart? You should have been there.
Yeah, well, I'll go there when the Reverend Fletcher gets taken out.
He says that the Lord smiles on his sheep when they're in his fold.
Well, the Lord may be smiling on his sheep, but they still wind up lamb chops.
He asked me again why you wasn't with me.
Well, I hope you told him that Sunday is my day of rest. And if I have to jump out of bed and tear off to church, how am I going to get that rest?
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't rest too good neither. I tossed all night.
Well, how'd you come up this morning, heads or tails?
No, I was worrying about Mike and Gloria sleeping up there in that cold mountain cabin. Ooh, I hope they was warm enough.
Oh, geez, don't worry about them two. You could set a waterbed, Berlin.
Are you gonna change your clothes?
Well, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to sit here, read my paper, watch TV, drink my beer.
And talk to my cousin Amelia and Russell.
Huh?
They're coming to visit today.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't lay a thing like that on me and then disappear inside the kitchen. I don't want to be stuck with them. Why didn't you remind me they was coming?
Well, I did yesterday, twice, while you was reading the paper, and both times you said fine.
Ah, you know I never listen to you when I say fine. Amelia's bad enough, but that big-mouth plumber husband of hers is always sitting in my chair, blowing off about all his money.
Well, Russell's got a right to. Amelia says he's doing wonderful. He just did all the plumbing for a great big city housing project.
Big deal. What does that make him? Prince of the public parties?
I think you're getting a little jealous of Russell.
No, I ain't jealous. Listen, all I got to say is that rich people ought to keep quiet about their money. In fact, I think they ought to be a little ashamed of it. You know, take Nelson D. Rockefeller there. He was so, what he called modest about it, he wouldn't even tell the Congress how much he had to have. Now, that's what you call class.
I don't think Russell will talk about his money today. They just got back from Hawaii. He'll probably talk about his vacation.
Sure, he'll tell me all about how much it costs. He'll be giving me the figures inside the first 30 seconds he's here. You wait and see.
Oh, Archie, I like Russell, and he's so good to Amelia. Their marriage was made in heaven.
Where the hell was ours made, in Japan? Maybe you're a little bit jealous of Amelia there, too, huh?
Oh, no.
Well, listen, just because some guy buys fuzz and diamonds for his wife, that don't make him a good husband.
I'm talking about all the little things he does for her.
Nobody does littler things than I do for you.
Oh, I know, Archie. But Amelia and Russell, they're so romantic. I love the way he calls her honey and sweetheart and things.
I call you things.
But you ain't called me honey or sweetheart for years.
Well, let me tell you, there's an old saying. You don't keep running after you catch the bus. Out of the yard!
She's right at me,
Oh, why do I I have to see these terrible people. Aloha!
I already hate them.
Archie, say aloha.
Yeah, hello, yeah.
Aloha, Archie!
Yeah, aloha. I wish it was a Reba Ducci.
Let me have your coat.
Let me help you, sweetheart.
Oh, thank you, darling.
We're dying to hear about Hawaii. It must have been fun.
Oh, it was.
Arch, wait till you hear what that trip cost me. $2,312.
28 seconds. You come in 2-1 then.
These are for you and Archie.
Right from Hawaii. Oh, thank you. Well, sit down.
Sit down, yeah. Just go ahead. Sit down, yeah, but not my charge.
Arch, if you can ever scrape enough dough together, you gotta see the islands. We had a suite at the Hawaiian Village, $80 a day. Right on the beach.
For that kind of dough, you should have been up in the hotel.
Oh, Archie, you'll never change.
No.
You two certainly have changed. Russell, you look so young. And Amelia, you've lost weight.
15 pounds.
Doesn't she look terrific? That's my little Miss America.
Doesn't Russell look wonderful?
Yeah, but Jesus' hair looks better than he does. Hey, what'd you do to it?
No, I just let it grow longer.
I think you're letting it grow a little darker, too, ain't you?
Well, sure, I touch it up. I admit it. You see, Arch, I do business with a lot of young executives, so I gotta keep in shape. I just can't afford to let myself go, or I'm liable to wind up looking like you.
Nah, honey, stop teasing Archie. Come on, everybody. Open your presents.
Yeah.
Russell wanted to send them over, but I insisted on bringing them over in person.
Well, Russell's way was better.
Oh, my. Archie, look.
Looks like gypsy underwear.
It is a moo-moo.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Archie has a Hawaiian shirt.
Oh.
Well, this could be the wallpaper in a fag bar.
Well, I just love my moo-moo. Oh, my. I can't get over how good you both look.
Well, that's because I play golf, I go to the gym 3 times a week, and I watch my diet. A lot of friends tell me I look 10 years younger.
But geez, hang on to them friends. They're hard to find.
Oh, Russell needs his relaxation. He's cooped up in his office nights and weekends. I hardly ever see him.
Oh, well, don't forget, honey, it was the sweat of my brow that got us out of Queens and up to Westchester.
I am not complaining, honey. As long as you keep your promise. Take me to Europe next year.
Europe. Oh, my. Oh, I think it's wonderful the way you two do everything together.
Oh, yeah, together. Well, I'll tell you what, Edith, why don't you get yourself together and make some coffee for everybody, and then you and Russell and Amelia, you have the coffee together. Meantime, I'm going to run down to Kelsey's bar, and him and me are going to have a beer together.
Why don't you go with him, Russell?
Yeah, Archie, wait for Russell.
Go on. I want to have a little gab with Edith. You know, woman talk.
You sure you don't mind, sweetheart?
No, honey. You need a little fun.
Isn't she a doll? Okay. I'll keep you company, Arch.
Oh, yeah, my luck.
Come on out in the kitchen. chin, Amelia. Oh, my. I can't get over how much weight you lost. Every time I start to lose a few pounds one place, they turn up someplace else. You look beautiful.
Well, just between us girls, I had my face lifted.
Oh. Yeah. You do look a little higher. But what'd you do that for?
For Russell.
Oh, you didn't have to do that for Russell. He was happy with you even when your face was down.
Yes, Russell's very happy.
Oh, yeah, and you look happy, too.
That's right.
And you should be. You got a beautiful house and a wonderful husband. A perfect marriage.
Yeah, got everything a woman could want.
And you two take all them romantic trips together.
Yeah. I'll tell you something else we may do together.
What?
Get a divorce.
It is the title of the episode, so I saw it coming.
Amelia, why would you want to get a divorce? Why, Russell loves you. He's always calling you honey and sweetheart and Miss America.
That's just Russell's way of talking. He calls my mother Miss America, and he hates her. Edith, he's tired of me. I've known that for a long time.
Oh, I can't believe that.
He's hardly ever home. He's always working late at the office, even when he isn't at the office.
Oh.
I'm losing him, Edith. And I don't know what to do.
Oh, well, you had your face lifted. That's something.
Yeah, for all the good it did me, I could have left it where it was. Young girls, that's all that's on Russell's brain. He's caught the sex fever, Edith.
The what?
It's all around us. Just look at all the movies and the magazines and the sex books. How to, when to, why to. They make you feel there's a party going on and you've missed it.
Well, I don't think I'd go, even if I was invited.
I'd have thought that you'd be very heavy in the stock market.
My broker told me to get out of the market. So I unloaded all the securities. I don't imagine you have any investments, Arch.
Oh, no, Russell. Anything I have is all tied up and staying alive. How you doing, Kelsey?
Hi, Arch. How you doing?
Hey, I want you to meet a cousin-in-law of Edith's here. This is Russell the Cooper.
Hi.
That's the Kuiper.
Oh, see, yeah. You know that name of yours? That's the one word I always mispronounce wrong. Russell is a big plumber.
A plumber?
Plumbing contractor.
Hey, listen, we got a problem with the John. It flushes, see, but you gotta keep jiggling the handle. Maybe you take a look at it?
I don't do field work anymore.
The John ain't out in the field.
Ah, yeah, will you, Kelsey? It's a day of rest. What do you want, the man diving into your toilet on Sunday?
He's here.
No, that's okay, Arch. I'm used to it. It's like being a doctor. Everybody wants free advice.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to buy a round of drinks for the house.
Who's the house?
I mean, Little Miss America over there at the table. And one for you, too.
No, none for me, thanks. I don't like no drunk handling my cash register. What'll it be, gents?
Harvey Wallbanger.
What?
That's a screwdriver with a shot of Galliano.
It's a drink, stupid. Make it. Give me a beer.
Beer? Look, it's on me. Live it up a little.
That's how I live it up. I have a beer.
Beer is a poor man's drink, Arch. You plan to be poor all your life.
Russell, I didn't plan it. I just lucked into it.
You'll never change. Same old Arch, same old job, same old house.
Oh, well, I don't know. I might move into a better house, a better neighborhood, if some rich relation by marriage would kindly croak and remember me in his will.
The shape you're in, Arch, you're gonna need that rich relation to bury you.
Here we go, Harvey Warbanger.
Thanks.
Beer for
And,
you.
keep 'em coming for a little Miss America there.
Okay, sport.
Oh, what are you doing? You don't know that little girl over there.
Not yet.
Hey, remember what you got waiting for you back at my house. A nice wife with 15 pounds off her keister.
Oh, I'm not gonna do anything now. This is strictly for future reference. You know, something for a rainy day.
That's what a wife is for, a rainy day. Act your age.
Well, there's no fun in that, Arch. I'd rather act her age. No, a guy's gotta keep looking for, greener pastures. After 25 years, marriage is like a box of Cracker Jacks with no surprise in it.
What's the matter with just a Cracker Jacks?
Arch, I got me a secretary you would not believe. 24 years old and wild, Arch. Wild! You know what she calls me?
Grandpa?
Tiger! And that's what I am when I'm with her, a tiger.
When Amelia finds out, she'll cut you down to Comcat. Maybe she'll divorce you.
So? When you got dough, Arch, divorce is no problem. I mean, it's not like you and Edith. You're stuck with each other.
Let me tell you something. I ain't looking for no greener pastures because Edith is green enough for me. I like being stuck with her.
Okay, Arch, to each his own. Hey, Casey.
Kelsey.
Who's the little doll at the table?
Oh, you mean Ginger?
Ginger. I love that name.
She's my daughter-in-law. She's waiting for my son to pick her up.
Your son, the detective?
Yeah. It was awful nice of you to buy her that drink. It comes to $3 1/4, not including the tip.
Back to the zoo, Tiger.
The funny part is, everybody in the family thinks I'm the one that made the great marriage.
Amelia, did you ever think of sitting down and talking it all over with Russell?
I wouldn't know what to say. Frankly, Edith, it's been months since Russell and I were together.
You was together in Hawaii?
No, I mean
Intimate.
together.
You're gonna need to work harder than that with Edith.
I'll get you some more coffee.
Edith, how do you do it?
I just use a new filter.
Edith, I don't mean the coffee. I mean of all the people I know, you are practically the only person who has a happy marriage.
Me and Archie? Oh, my, thank you.
What's your secret?
Oh, I ain't got no secret. Archie and me still has fights, but we don't let them go on too long. Somebody always says, I'm sorry, and Archie always says, that's okay. And then we forget it.
No, Edith, that's not what I mean. I mean, you must be doing something right when you go to bed at night.
We go to sleep.
No, Edith, nothing more.
Well, nothing more than we've been doing since the minister said we could.
But Edith, do you see pinwheels and skyrockets and fireworks like the 4th of July?
No way.
With me and Archie, it's more like Thanksgiving.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Hey, we're back.
Oh, they're back?
Did you see the look on Kelsey's face when he couldn't change my $100 bill?
See the look on my face when I had to pay the tab?
Did you have a good time at Kelsey's?
Yeah, swell.
Well, I'll get you both some coffee now.
No thanks, Edith. We gotta get going.
They gotta get
Oh,
going.
but honey, it's only 2 o'clock.
Sweetie, I have got such a load of work waiting for me at the office.
Work again tonight?
No, sweetheart, don't complain. Remember, it's me working like a beaver that keeps you in mink. Now say goodbye, honey. I don't want to hit that traffic.
Bye, Archie.
Yeah.
Goodbye, kids.
Keep in touch.
Take care of
Oh, I
yourselves.
will.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I don't like those two.
Well, thank you very much, Edith Bunker. You just ruined another half a second.
Did you and Russell have a nice talk?
I told you, swell.
What did you talk about?
Oh, talked about the Knicks and what the Mets might be doing next season. You know, man talking that. What did Amelia have to say for herself?
Oh, nothing. Oh, you know, woman talk. Cooking and sewing and the 4th of July.
Are we going to see them again on the 4th of July?
Oh, no.
You need to give me heart failure. Once a year is enough to see them people.
That would be the correct Archie. Yes, I mean Archie would have some, maybe not the last shot. That's a little too, it's a little too sentimental maybe for Archie. But yes, honestly, that line that he said about the Cracker Jacks, oh my God, that sums up Archie so well. He's okay with it. He doesn't need, the best. He doesn't need to overdo things. He's okay with what he has. He's content. That's Archie. Good. That I like this. This episode that showed a very wholesome Archie, as opposed to some nasty. He was getting nastier over the episodes. So I guess maybe now they pulled it back a little bit, because it's like, well, this is one thing Archie really wouldn't do, is what that his relative was doing. I hated those two characters from the second that they said aloha. I hated them. And yeah, it's like they both suck anyway. I mean, why the woman is with the guy for the money, and the guy is just a piece of shit. So it's like, why why would I even, you know? But interesting. No Mike and no Gloria either. So, okay, this season has been. There have been some noticeable, absences in some of these episodes, but it still works, for the most part. Well, that was an enjoyable episode where they at least gave Archie a little bit of credit, because yes, he would have some principles. It just comes with a package. He would have those kinds of principles. He wouldn't cheat, and he would always speak his mind. He doesn't need to be, he doesn't need to sugarcoat anything. That's good. That's nice. That's Archie. Well, that was fun. We shall see what the next episode has in store. That's it for now. Until next time. Bye.